Goa'uld is not easy actually.
Invasion commencing.
They have a lot of the Ori fighters are definitely superior to the Death Gliders.
Choose your
But obviously, I'm
reinforcements.
more able to mass produce Death Gliders.
Reinforcements en route.
Never mind the ones actually in the attacks.
Look, sir, it's them.
Yeah, So yeah, we get natives supporting us. Doesn't really make much sense since this is the Ori galaxy and they should be worshipping the Ori. But you know, I'm not gonna complain. As far as I'm concerned, they made the right decision. I mean, you know, it's either Ori or Anubis. Okay. Let's say Anubis before he decided to use the Karasut weapon to destroy the entire galaxy. Before then, he was quite a, you know, somewhat of a charismatic leader. You know, he wanted to make sure that the Goa'uld Empire became good again. That's the kind of Anubis I like. Pre-insanity Anubis, I guess. If that exists. Which it might not. Maybe that was just a fantasy, I don't know. So, the Ori ground soldiers are, I swear to you that they are not Tusken Raiders. It's definitely not what they are. They're original models, not Tusken Raiders at all. Okay, yeah, they're Tusken Raiders. But you know, that's fine. Don't really know why they couldn't have at least modeled like a Ori staff weapon or something, but whatever. It's kind of stupid that the Ori use staff weapons as well anyway. I mean, you know, the Goa'uld I can understand because they're slave masters, you know, but the Ori knew that they were going up against, you know, a fairly military capable faction. And they don't have to worry about their soldiers rebelling against them because they're ascended beings, so it doesn't really make much sense to give them staff weapons. Then again, you know, that's not to say they can't have staff weapons if that's what they want. But you know, I mean, even Anubis with the Cold Warriors had like wrist plasma repeaters. And the Goa'uld had plenty of other weapons as well. Which far better than Ori staff weapons. At least the prize, I guess, had like magical half-ascended powers, but you know, I mean, that's all they had. That's like, well, like one prior per army? Yeah, it's at least one prior per ship, and they like, in the beginning they already had like less than 10 ships, so that's only like, again, I guess they had extra prize prior to that, so, you know. I wonder how they selected priors from the human populations. Like, did they pick the most religious people, or did they just pick whoever they thought would be a good yelling guy? I mean, it's obviously a fact that they could just brainwash whoever they wanted into, you know, believing in them. So whether or not they actually had willing priors, or if they just brainwashed everyone, I don't know. It's a discussion for another day.
We are victorious.
Okay, another Ori planet under our control. Only lost one squadron of Death Gliders, which is good.
System conquered.
Okay,
Reporting.
Building started.
Reporting.
Beginning construction.
guess I'll take this
Reporting.
planet now. Or at least try to.
Reporting in. Reporting.
I got a lot more fleets now. This is good news.
Constructing unit.
Reporting.
Gonna send another one
Reporting in.
to Tigria.
Reporting
Tigria
in.
is something I am quite familiar with.
Reporting.
Tactical battle imminent.
And we'll probably start taking more side galaxies after we deal with the Ori. I don't know if we're going to be able to win this in one go now. I'll probably lose my fleet. Ah yes, I see this is where they're building their Ori ships. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, probably more in the actual episode. Yeah, I mean, even the Goa'uld had better industry than just some wooden sticks. I mean, they had anti-gravity platforms on their planets, including orbital shipyards as well, and some of the cannons. So I guess the Ori
Inbound.
did pretty good with what ships they have, but I'm telling you now, they're not going to outproduce the Goa'uld at all. It's just not possible. They don't have any industry. I mean, and their soldiers compared to the Jaffa suck. I mean, the Jaffa have symbiotes to give them like extra healing abilities, and the Jaffa are already bred to be like super soldiers anyway. But the Ori got a bunch of human slaves, but technically, I mean, they're a bunch of human farmers. I mean, it's not like the Jaffa weren't already used to dealing with human rebellions, okay? Like, yeah. I'm gonna lose this. Damn. But I am going to try my best to take as many ships as possible. Luckily, attack production is well on the way now. So, losing a fleet won't really cripple me that much. And by now you probably noticed that the AI doesn't really do offensive attacks much. Later on they probably will be though. Mostly the Tori. And any attack that gets caught in that crossfire is, yeah, pretty much dead. Tempted to auto-resolve this, but for you people, I will promise to fight all these Ori battles manually, because they are actually quite interesting, at least to me. I just like seeing the Goa'uld beat the Ori, really. That's what I like. It's what I believe would happen in the show. If the Goa'uld actually fought the Ori in a fair fight. I mean, obviously the BC 304s at the Supergate battle kind of sucked. And what did they have other than that? They had a few attacks led by Lucian Alliance, former human slaves, and Tok'ra, which don't really have that much experience with attacks, really. Some free Jafar, which I suppose would be okay. And an Asgard ship, which mysteriously disappeared. Because, you know, that's good, right? To see the Asgard as complete cowards. But anyway. Obviously, didn't go so well. But we destroyed 2 Ori warships. Probably could have done a bit better there.
Reporting.
What's that again? Alright, nearest.
Reporting.
I don't like him being there alone.
Reporting.
I need a fleet.
Construction complete.
Reporting.
I need many fleets. I'll send you
Reporting. Reporting.
Construction
to
complete.
Reporting.
the Alpha side, actually. I'll do that.
Constructing. Construction
Building under
complete.
Oh, good. Another
Shield
shipyard.
generator constructing.
See, you know, you start off with not many shipyards, but then they just give you all the
Training
shipyards.
soldiers.
And it's like, well, why didn't you just give me all the shipyards in the first place?
Reporting. Reporting in.
It would be a lot easier that way.
constructing
If
unit.
I could just turn any planet into a shipyard.
Unit in production.
Nah, but I do like the idea of the shipyards being cannon planets that have shipyards. I do like that.
Reporting.
I should probably move you back.
Tactical battle imminent.
These Oro planets are not very
Building
good
started.
at building like space stations and stuff, which makes sense. I mean, like I was saying, the Oro don't have much industry and stuff, so I don't know. Does the Oro galaxy even have Naquita in it? I would imagine so.
Sensors are reporting that there is a
Later
hostile
on,
presence
seasons
surrounding
9,
the planet.
10, and
Lay
Stargate
waste to any
Atlantis,
forces that oppose the
they
Empire.
don't really tell you that much about Naquita. I'm guessing it's a universal constant. But, you know, it would make sense if it's all in the Milky Way galaxy, it would be in the rest of the universe, right? Or at least the surrounding galaxies. I don't know, I mean, the Asgard have neutronium. Does the Milky Way have neutronium? I'm guessing it does. I'm guessing it would. Pretty sure it does. That was a thing, right? I think that was a thing. But you know, I mean, if all the planets in the universe look like Canada, then I'm sure they all have Naquita too. Let's just not talk about trinium though. Trinium is extremely, like, rare, it seems? I don't know. I don't really think trinium is rare. I think it's just really bad compared to Naquita. So no one really advanced bothers with it. Whenever we see trinium, it's always freaking,
Planetary control.
you know,
achieved.
Native Americans and stuff for it. Doesn't really matter.
Building started.
No one over Tigria either.
Reporting.
I'm disappointed. I was hoping for a fight on Tigria.
Beginning construction.
That's the thing when playing as the Goa'uld. They always outproduce everyone else. Which of course makes sense, but still, it's
Reporting in.
just a
Reporting.
tiny little bit disappointing.
Tactical battle imminent.
Oh goody! Our first Ashful Tory battle. We're BC 304. Don't know if it's a Mark 1 or Mark 2, but yeah, we'll see. Yeah, you guys should be reading these if you feel up to it. It's quite interesting to know what planet we're fighting for.
These vagrants stand in our way. Eliminate them to prepare for our land invasion.
Come across enemy units.
Okay, so what have we got? Okay, so we got a bunch of BC 304 Mark 1s. Fair enough. So this is what I was talking about. The Tory usually only win space when they have powerful upgraded ships. Okay, so the Tory use missiles, obviously. Obviously missiles can't really do much to my shields.
Ion cannon firing.
That can, though. Okay. Yeah, that sucks. Not too worried, though. No, not too worried. So if I wait too long, that will destroy my entire fleet, so I should continue on. Level 3. Shield generator there.
Ion
Okay.
cannon firing.
Great. So as you can probably tell, it's not really an ion cannon, it's a missile launching thing on the ground. Surface to space missiles. Pretty powerful, pretty fast to recharge. Not much else to say about it, no, really. It's pain fighting Tory to have to put up with that.
Ion cannon firing.
Yeah. It's pretty bad. It sucks too, because it means I have to destroy their space station early, which means the rest of their fleet's going to probably retreat. Then their forces just grow stronger and stronger as they fall back, defending their territory better. But yeah, it's not really a problem for me. I can handle it. Just, you know, sucks when you try and wipe out your enemy and they just run away from you. Yep, there they go. Okay. Okay, so ready to fight them on the ground. I might send
Construction
bots to
complete.
help with that.
Reporting in.
Am I sending my fleet?
Construction complete.
I'll send this fleet. I forget if I'll send the fleet or not, but doesn't matter. And I'll probably send these Jaffa to
Construction complete. Enlisting soldiers. Enlisting troops. Recruiting troops.
my numbers of Jaffa. I mean, I've got infinite Jaffa population.
Recruiting troops.
Construction complete.
At this point, so it doesn't really matter. I got all these planets. Yeah.
Construction complete. Building started.
No resistance on Tigria.
Reporting. Reporting in.
This is not that much of a surprise, really.
Reporting.
Building started.
Reporting in. Reporting in.
Unit in production.
Okay, so I want to make more attacks everywhere, pretty much.
Vehicle
I do
in
sometimes
production.
forget where the shipyards are.
Vehicle in production.
Don't really need that many more shipyards, though.
Reporting.
Constructing unit.
Not really. But, you know.
Vehicle in production.
Okay, don't
Unit canceled.
Reporting.
do that. I don't need that many more ships.
Reporting. Reporting.
Okay, so I'm going to end with this
Construction
battle.
complete.
Reporting.
Or maybe I won't.
Construction complete.
Reporting.
Construction
Depends.
complete.
No, I'm pretty sure I'll finish this
Reporting.
battle. So,
Battle
here we go. So nearest upgrades my fleet, including my def gliders, I believe. So everything is now pretty much more powerful by, I think it was 15%, which I mean is a lot if you really think about it. Considering that they would otherwise not be upgraded at all.
These vagrants stand in our way. Eliminate them to prepare for our land invasion.
Oh, 25%, my mistake. So yeah, that's even more.
They're in this direction.
So that's 25% better diff gliders and 25% better attacks. They're not exactly Anubis attacks, but you know, doesn't matter. Point is, they're better than everyone else's. That's what's important. Go watch these Ori fighters. They're not really bombers like my def gliders are, but they are still capable of chewing through my shields okay. So yeah, this is what 25% extra bonus, damage bonus will do. I'm pretty sure it's only damage bonus. I'm not entirely sure. But I want to win this as quickly as possible. So if Nearest dies, I do get him back reasonably quickly, but I'd rather not have to wait. Sadly, I'll have to wait. Okay, well, despite the losses that we're taking, we appear to be winning. Which is good, considering that we just lost 25% extra bonus, but you know, the damage to their shields is done. It's just, it's too late for them. Okay, so put them on hunt mode. I always liked hunt mode. Don't use it enough though. And you get to watch as I destroy the rest of their fighters. These fighters go really quickly. I mean, it is sped up, but still, I'm sure they go faster than Star Wars fighters. But I haven't compared them. Yeah, so as you can see, they, especially in large numbers, will destroy my attacks and pretty much destroy all my gliders. Kinda sucks. But I believe my attacks do carry more than their Ori warships, actually. Despite their Ori warships being bigger. I mean, you know, they're warships. These are motherships. Which do you think carries more smaller ships? I mean, come on. I suppose that's just up to whoever wants to research that and try and find that out.
We are victorious.
Okay. 4 attacks lost. So that was... It could have gone a lot worse, but it still could have gone better. Okay, well, I'll send these down. And that's it for now, so next time we will continue conquering the Ori galaxy. Then we'll begin find the Tori on a more larger scale.